our little table. This is what we came up with. We got shrimp.
Ooh, it's hot.
We got potatoes, corn, Dungeness crab, snow crab, some lobster, and yeah, so we about to chow down, y'all. Hey my foodies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the crew, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. Turn on that notification bell, make sure it's set to all so that you will be notified every time that I upload. As y'all can see, we got us a seafood spread, like a real bigger spread here. And I don't have a picture of our spread. Yes, please. We're gonna get a picture, guys, for my thumbnail, and then we'll come back. Hold on. No, let me. I was doing it. Oh, let me go everywhere.
Y'all notice how they not gonna let me get a Mountain Dew?
No.
Turn this off. Hopefully.
You
COCO,
can
get some space on the
It
table.
ain't no more. Why I'm hot? I already got my face set and ready.
I don't feel like it's all that
This is
hot,
why I
guys.
am
I
hot.
hope it is.
This is why I
If
am
your
hot.
butter
This is why my temperatures are high.
Why my temperatures are very hot.
grab it the way I got it. Yep.
This is
You
why,
got
this
your
is
spot,
why
Jay?
my temperatures are high. They're very high.
This is why it's hot when you do it like that.
There you go.
So let's grab it.
Oh, she does some
Ah!
space.
Yeah.
I almost spilled it too. Imagine that. Let me get this away, because if it burns me, I'm slapping you.
Why? Why me?
I like my butter piping hot because the seafood, you know, sometimes food hot.
Butter make it taste better.
Butter make it taste better. Butter make it taste better. Bless this food that we're about to receive. Father, we want to say happy birthday to Oshi and Grandma. And we would like for you to remove anything that would cause us harm. And please make your nourishment for our bodies. Ask and I pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
My little Dungeness crab there. Ooh, y'all.
I know darlings.
Girl.
Why me? What is her? Oh,
What?
she getting it hotter. Really?
She want hers.
Girl, yours still got legs in the shell.
Don't
say that.
You just spit it in the food,
My
though.
God, reflex.
All you have to do is just peel it.
I know it was already in my mouth. Don't say. She said it had legs. Legs is nasty.
Please don't say that. I don't even want to be eating it.
For real.
All right, you can go. I'll eat it for you. Don't even worry about it.
It's in my area. It's in
Don't
my
even
area.
worry about it,
Good.
sweetheart.
Talking about some legs.
You got an additional
Wait, don't want for me.
Dungeness cat
Oh
crab.
no, it tastes like.
Has like a sweetness to it.
What y'all put in this?
Right.
It tastes like popcorn butter.
You thought he was hyping you up. He ain't even tasted before.
Oh, well, so
So he wouldn't know.
supposed to hype me up. Yep, it's good.
I because I feel like some people might like it, but this ain't me.
You ain't, it ain't it. Try it with the lemon, it might change. But that
Change
love
my
sauce.
life.
Yep. Lemon might change your life, bro.
It better, because this tastes like I'm about to go watch something straight out of the movie theater.
Memories. What it tastes like to me.
It tastes like Harkins movie theater.
Ew. I don't even know what that is. Strongly disagree. Did you get all the seasonings? I know, at the bottom. That's where the flavor is.
I was
Tastes like
trying to,
IMAX.
but I was scared because it's hot.
How is yours that hot?
Yeah,
Mine
I
ain't
did
even
it
that hot. It's deep to the bottom. That's where the stuff is at in the bottom. He just dipping it.
Well, I'm scooping.
Well, it's very hard. I'm not getting any
For real, it's moving out the way.
I don't think I got it. Ma, you the one with all the seasoning. We ain't got none.
Yes, you don't.
Look at her.
I got a
look
bigger
at all.
bowl. She low key do have a lot. I got a bigger bowl.
Nah.
A lot of that good on over there.
It is kind of salty though.
It is, and I'm not the one to make it.
I feel like it's great without that popcorn.
But I like it.
taste.
Oh, no way.
That and a little extra lemon, and that would be fire. Snap.
So I kind of like it though. Because
At this point, that's all now.
the garlic better.
Excuse me.
That's what I think he's calling.
Drop this on the hill.
Sorry about that, y'all.
We ain't even got nothing to throw our stuff. We just throwing it everywhere.
Oh my god, that game from earlier today killed me, bro. She said, "Let's play Corona." I said,
So let's play what?
It
It was a nice little game.
real. Keep talking smack. While I knock these down with this lemon butter. And I left the crab crackers.
The what?
Where? The crab crackers.
Don't seem like nobody needs it yet. Everybody eating.
It's these potatoes for me.
It's all of it. This, I can eat the butter.
Who's smelling?
You don't like the butter either?
Could be so proud.
No, I like the
it. Let me down.
It's like just a step up from that plain drawn butter from real life.
Go on.
I need that B-love sauce, but it's good.
Nah, don't talk bad on your sauce like it's not worth as much as hers though.
I ain't talking bad on. I'm just saying.
They got too many.
That's it's two different types of butter.
Anybody need that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. Trying to hop off a table.
I haven't even tried to dip what you call it?
I done did everything I can.
Y'all don't want to
Good.
Why every time I come on here I gotta relearn how to eat crabs?
Cause you ain't about that.
I ain't about that life either. I just learned how to do them.
Yup. I might need a napkin. I'm over here. Wrapping up. Oh, damn my chin.
Crazy out again.
Oh, I gotta try that in here.
You did it?
Did it?
Oop, I
Good
did
job.
it hard, but I mean it worked.
Oh, like I did it.
She's okay. Yeah, me too.
Baby.
And you looking good.
Yes, yes.
Finger licking good.
Finger licking good.
Yeah, if y'all want my shirt, y'all.
I don't know. It's kind of staring at me right now.
Turn around. Anybody in your bed?
Nah, see, seeing him move like that made me feel like he's still alive. Like that man
Oh my
really,
God.
he got a whole face and everything. We supposed to butcher these before we eat them.
That
you know?
man is so dead.
They literally just doing it.
Oh, mac and cheese. Got up and started
Good Lord.
walking.
I seen Dietary and Kim cook live. They ordered a live crab.
I couldn't have.
Why?
I was sitting there like that. Because I want to see it, but I don't. And I learned something at the same time. You see how they pink? They turn pink once they cook. But the one they had was brown. He was brown, but I was thinking it was going to be like squealing or something because he was fighting. He did not want to go in that pot of water.
You knew he wasn't finna die?
And she scared like, ah! And so
I don't even
they
feel
ended
it,
up
but I sure
dropping them in. He ain't say nothing. He just took it like a champ.
Lord.
Right. But when they pulled him back out, he was pink. I said, oh, so that's why the crab be pink. Okay. I've never
Crabs like
seen
only brown?
they brown. I didn't know that. If I ever seen a crab in the ocean, I probably would have been expecting him to be pink.
Crabs should be
Wait a
pink
minute.
then.
Can crabs breathe air?
What?
They do get out.
If
the
they get
water.
right, if they get
That's
out
what I
of
figured.
water,
But like,
then
you know,
yeah.
dolphins live in water, so I figured maybe they got like a temporary situation.
But he was fighting. He was grabbing the side of the pot.
They breath for a long time, very well.
I'm like, ooh. That was a good video.
Bro was big suffering on his way out.
Yeah, some made some kind of butter down. Drop the
For
lemons
real.
in the whole
You
butter.
might be onto something.
Squeeze the juices out first.
I did.
And you know what? I think the only reason I feel like it tastes
Mm.
like popcorn stuff is because of like the mixture of the seasoning with the butter. But I think if I try to do a little bit more lemon,
I want mama bowl.
It might.
Every time I try to scoop up the seasoning, it just stay there.
You ain't just drop that in there. I sure would have switch cup.
What?
I like to get to the bottom without my fingers going in there. But I can't because my bowl's so big.
I'm gonna find out if crabs have lungs now.
You
I'm
want to
mad I
make a
ain't
look?
have no chicken in this bowl. No chicken at all. I
I
used to
wouldn't have
make
ate it. Not
chicken
even gonna lie.
on
I
seafood.
would not have ate it.
Why not?
It's baked.
It's baked.
Jay
Oh,
just developed
what is
a
it
hate for baked
boiled?
chicken.
Oh yeah, it's baked. She right.
There you go.
I got the shit.
This is the bane of my existence. I can't do corn
Yeah, it was good.
because of the fact that my braces don't like corn.
Oh, yeah. But probably shouldn't be messing with the corn then.
Pipe me up. Ow! It stabbed me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they fight till they gone.
Oh, yeah.
Even for what
I made a mess in the kitchen, so
Ain't nothing in there.
disregard my kitchen. I can't see nobody eating on the hood.
What? Huh?
I can't make our faces, but like I can see our bodies.
I think Coco.
Yeah, excuse me.
All the way in.
It's her. I mean, I can see her half
scoot
of
up.
her beside her face.
Alright.
Ooh, man. Pipe me up.
I hope that's not potato. I just ate like that.
What potato?
Ooh, powder. Extra large shrimpy.
Shrimp it in there.
Shrimp.
Ooh, look at this ring.
You don't eat that meat. That did not just happen to me.
Yes, it did. Come back, but it did.
Hell, Sway.
No more jumbo.
I can do it.
You want some?
Nah.
There you go.
Yeah.
My fingers always doing it. You want some? I can't eat it. I can't. I mean,
I want to.
alright.
Okay. Me.
Hey, mommy. No more.
No more. Crack it open. Might be some more in there.
That's fine.
Me too, girl.
Why do I have a crab sitting on my lap, bro?
Good question. I wanted to know something.
Maybe I'm just climbing. Subconsciously.
Pull it. Yeah, we go. Yeah, did it. Nice and clean.
How, Sway? How, bro?
Pour the veins out.
Them?
And crack the sides and then.
You gotta put it softly. Take practice.
What you left, Nico, though?
I've been laughing at your struggles over there.
Mama told me that. What are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I cracked that crab up, Coco?
No, believe
You next.
it's hard for me.
Bruh.
Oh.
Yes, Lord.
Oh no, this brain. Oh my God, I messed it up.
Come on.
And that's where teeth come in.
Come on, that's where teeth come in. What? How?
I ain't gonna just trigger.
Nah, you got lucky.
Alright, we'll see how much luck I have.
You wanna see you do it? Yeah.
What's that mean?
Greg, what are you doing? Crack
Trying
it
to
in
get to my
half.
thing. No, it's gonna break the meat.
No, not if you do it correctly. You got corny.
It's gonna break the meat.
But not if you do it correctly. Can't see, Greg.
Like you can see all that fall.
Right. Ooh, these
It broke the meat. Like I said.
okay. But you
You did it. Good job. Who want to taste
Right,
the
right.
juice crab meat?
And then we gonna. You said what?
You literally, this is, y'all gotta take, dip it, take a bite, pass it on.
What?
Take a
That's
bite.
a little itty bitty.
I'm good.
Cause that's how small their legs is.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a big.
I have.
It's gonna taste
It
different.
just tastes sweeter a little bit.
Not sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It does.
I don't want it.
It's sweeter.
It's very different texture.
I feel like it tastes
This
dirty.
last bite here,
Mm-hmm.
Coco.
Just try it.
Slimy.
It's sweeter.
Girl,
Oh,
so
I
you
did it
It's
wrong.
like crab legs.
little snap.
How you do that?
Little snap.
That was a
Oh, but
big
it looked like
snap.
it looked like the meat broke. Yup. Okay.
First of all, the
Okay.
meat will break when your crabs are cold, but
Yeah.
pull the veins out first. That's always
Right.
First thing.
Just eat. It's so much ate.
For real, it's like.
You see how you can see through there? See what meat at? Crack right in the middle of that.
What about his claws? Cause
As much as you
not getting
can.
Ah!
Oh yeah, but this is the trick. Break it in half. And then it'll come right out.
For me, it's kind of easier.
Right, but the claw, mom.
Oh, the claw, you need the crab crackers.
My teeth are crab crackers. Ha ha, I got it.
I'm glad somebody go get them because I have a lot of stuff over here for me.
Okay.
Don't play like that over the food, bro.
No, it wasn't like it literally. It wasn't my finger.
Sound like a chain smoker.
I know time.
Dad, just the crab crackers while you over there. Girl, I want some water while you over there.
Can I have a mountain dew?
No.
Yes.
Got one, mommy?
I meant to throw me one of them in the freezer.
Got one?
Yeah, we all can have one. We need some cold water.
Pipe it up.
Did you hear my
Greg will get it for you, baby. Sit down.
Oh, yeah.
Push your chair up.
Who else want a mountain dew?
Put one for mama in the freezer.
Put mama
I
down.
really knew. I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, because I have to mix mine with water because I got the wrong one. Everybody was going to be enjoying a diet now.
Diet Mountain Dews aren't good though. I feel like they're kind of better than regular Mountain Dews.
Literally any diet version of the soda tastes the exact same.
Nobody does it.
No sir, no sir, not me.
Really, really.
But they... Water went down the wrong part. But they literally
They do not taste the same.
have a 0 now. And so now I be wanting to get that.
Yeah, we sold them.
Ooh. Hold on, turn the logo away. We ain't getting no type of.
Boy,
I know. We
They
just
gon-
plug
they
the
they
air
can see
in.
it. Y'all already said Mountain Dew, like.
I know.
We not getting paid
If they
for
zoom
this.
in, they can see the Mountain Dew on the back. Green.
Exactly. They said, you
I
advertise
was
the
that they're drinking.
Green energy juice.
Take the labels off.
Move, little buddy.
Okay.
I'm looking at the lobster. Kind of.
Right, can we bust this boy open?
I'm scared. I'm
I've never had a
scared.
lobster, actually.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Yeah, he's still.
Remember on your
What?
birthday, we went
I
to
know,
Red
right?
Lobster?
Huh? I don't remember that.
You don't remember having the ultimate.
That was your first time.
when you
Having
went to
lobster.
Red
You
Lobster
said
for
it
your
was good.
birthday.
It was not my first time going to Red Lobster, though.
No.
First
Eating
time
lobster.
Eating lobster. You got the ultimate feast with crab and lobster. How we even know exactly what you want?
Right.
Was this my...
And Mama was like, this
18th
slime. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, what y'all talking about? This good.
I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, I think I remember you saying that. Did you say it was like something about the consistency of it that was like...
The texture of it tastes fishy to me.
Yo, turn his
I wanted to.
organs around. What?
I don't really like this.
Yeah,
It look nasty.
He's whole. Oh, she don't want to see people whole. How you feel about a whole chicken then?
That you want to have.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying. I want a chicken, but I don't want to kill it. I just want it for eggs.
And then
Oh.
sell it to like a phone.
So you ain't gonna fry you no chicken. You just gonna
Ooh, look, Greg.
have some fresh eggs and you raise the chicken.
Ooh, not the
inside.
whole crab. Ooh, not all the meat.
That might be all right.
I don't know how it is that chickens just be letting you take their eggs. Like evolutionarily, everybody else is like, oh, I'm gonna protect my baby with my life. This is just like...
You
They
just
like,
let them out.
oh, you cool.
You let them out the coop, and then she goes and she grabs them. And they're more. She's always like, they're more scared of you than you should be of them. And they all booked it. And she was like, yeah, she needs like 2 or 3 eggs.
A day though? How do they be? Where do these eggs be coming from?
Wait a minute, do chickens reproduce asexually?
Because
think
how
so.
you get 2 or 3 a day?
Because you can't have a rooster in the city.
Why not?
It's illegal?
It's illegal. Because they actually,
Oh.
Yeah. She bought a chicken, or she bought what she thought was a chicken, and it grew up and it was a rooster. She knew it was a rooster because one day all you heard was. She was like, oh my God. She had to get rid of it because it's illegal. And so you can have them because that's what they do. They wake up as soon as the sunrise. They letting everybody know, like, time to get up.
What is that, a mating call?
Because it's a city. It's in the city.
It's like,
You imagine waking up to that?
Oh, because you got to be living in the country for that.
Right.
people live like.
So you can only have chickens.
Like,
Another way, you signed up for them. When you moved to the country, you signed up for this.
I don't know
We're
all
out
the
the-
exact laws, but yeah.
We're out. Wait.
I was so interested. I was like, this is really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And she usually has like a little. She keeps the eggs, cook them when she wants to, and then send us some sometimes.
Carton.
It's definitely like
I
my.
was gonna say, have you tasted anything different?
Right. Does it taste different?
I'm not a big egg person, so I don't think I've had her eggs before. But they are dirty, and that's what kind of got me.
Ugh.
Like they look
They're
dirty.
in the dirt.
Right, they're not the like beautiful white eggs that you buy from the store. You can tell they're authentic. Cause she opened it and they'll be like brown, they'll be like different colors.
So it's the
Different
brown
stages of the
egg,
embryo.
I want to
it's halfway alive.
Right.
Yeah, she let some of the eggs like turn into.
Dang, Coco.
There must be a time limit on them eggs too. Imagine if you wait like a week,
Right.
open that joint up, and it's just like
I'm
a
pretty
little
sure they
chicken
make
in
sure
there.
they don't like turn into chickens and when they get to warm.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like,
Well, you have to
when
think
they
about
hatch them.
Excuse me.
in natural, the mothers is what keep like their warm.
Right, so you have to
Right.
take them
And put them in
away
the refrigerator.
before she do all that.
That's why once they lay the eggs, she lets them out. She'll go get the eggs, she collects the eggs.
That's
And she has 5 chickens, so she gets a decent amount of eggs per day. And if you think about it, you probably don't run through that many eggs. So she probably has like stash eggs.
Yep, she ain't never got a bam. I think I need some chickens.
That's what I mean. Like,
Cause
it's
I eat eggs.
kind of pretty
Good
dope.
on that one.
Yeah, all you gotta do is make sure your chickens are healthy and you'll have healthy eggs.
And Cookie loves rounding them up.
What does she?
She a little herd dog.
Huh?
Really?
So she make them
What?
all run back to they.
She lives for it. As soon as the chicken's out, Cookie come booking it like, ah! Get back, get back, get back. Too far, too far, too far. I do want a garden.
I've been wanting a garden for the longest.
At least just strawberries. I don't think
I've been growing trees in the
She
backyard.
really
yes, she
have.
don't. No, she
Yes,
is not.
she
Yes,
really
I
have.
am.
We are
Yeah,
totally
stop
gonna
gassing
make
her.
sure she have a garden. I don't know about trees, but
It's gonna be an apple tree.
Since you don't even take the trees for real.
Years.
and you can't
Okay,
plant
about
apple trees in other people's yards.
It's gonna be.
You gotta own.
I already did that when we lived in North Las Vegas. The tree was growing, like it was
I like
growing.
that. Speaking
It
of
was.
toys,
It was
this
like.
baby.
It was like this tall.
What
But-
you don't understand is that Vegas is a desert no matter where you at.
Greg,
Where you
they
going?
still grow.
We're
That
looking
one
at
in the
tree right
back?
now.
Is growing.
Artificially planted.
Yes,
We're gonna have.
We're still.
it is sprouting. I mean, I haven't been watering,
I wanna
but
grow my own
it's-
jalapeno peppers.
I
Huh?
want to grow carrots.
Jalapeno peppers, green
What's
bell
that?
peppers,
No,
tomatoes.
peppers.
I understand peppers,
You want to
tomatoes,
grow all the nasty
veggies.
stuff.
I want a vegetable garden.
Grandma had a garden. I don't know if y'all were old enough to remember that on Cooper. I remember it.
She did?
I remember grandma.
Mhm.
I remember
Grandma
I was about to
had
say
a
grandma
big
and
garden.
strawberries.
Yes.
She had a big, beautiful garden. It was facing the alleyway.
I'm surprised you remember.
How old was that? Because I don't.
Cooper, I don't remember. I just remember
really surprised you
because
remember.
I remember her always going out there.
Yeah.
And I always used to wonder, like, why didn't Grandma have this?
I know grandma
garden?
Ann had a garden, but I didn't know.
Yep.
For real, she grew
growing.
strawberries.
She had
She had a
tomatoes.
vegetable garden.
Yep.
Yep. Sure did.
I remember that.
And I remember my dad growing. He got him a vegetable garden on his patio.
I remember Grandma Ann had a
Yeah,
garden
cause
too.
you can do it here.
He
You just
growing
have to put
tomatoes
it
and
in
onions.
something.
I remember Grandma Ann. I remember as soon as the strawberries, I used to look forward to when she told me she had strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I want a garden.
I remember strawberries, carrots.
You only got one.
I want
cracker.
grapes.
Yeah. You can.
How do you grow
The
grapes?
Lord bless me.
How
My own home.
do you grow grapes?
They on the
Definitely have a
vine.
garden.
Grapevine, I think.
It's not my time.
This is big.
But
I will still ask
It's
my
still
landlord, can I
I'm too scared
do
to
a
grow
garden? If they
anything
say
big.
no, then I know how to do it on my
Dude,
own.
think about it.
You just have to put it in those little pots.
If you do it wrong,
Yeah.
you might be eating some
Yeah, you
contaminated.
can leave that pot outside still,
they're in the town. I remember
but
that family reunion when Darren told us what berries we could and couldn't eat, and everybody was eating the berries. Everybody was eating the berries off the trees and the bushes. And so then when we got back to OSHI apartment, the same berries was out there. And I came back outside and Gordy's mouth was blue. He was eating all the berries.
That's one thing I always told Darren. I'm like, if the world end, I think we'd be good.
Y'all be straight. I would just die.
He's a hunter.
Too much effort at that point to live.
yeah, y'all need to go on that show.
Naked and afraid? No, I can't be naked, number one.
Is
Right.
it naked and afraid?
Yes, they make you naked.
I'm not talking
People be
about
getting
that
sick.
one.
They dying. Not
Really?
dying. Yeah, they dying.
No, that one where they was they be stranded on this island.
Little Drama Island?
Definitely not a cartoon.
They not naked, but they are stranded on the island. You get dropped off, and it be couples.
I'm still thinking.
And you
Married and
only get to
afraid.
bring one thing.
naked and afraid.
No.
I think they might have done another version.
They
and they
probably
were
did.
afraid.
So let's see, except they not
Because these
couples,
are
they could
couples.
put strangers.
Yeah, they put two strangers together.
No, you could be a couple. Some of the couples was working together. And you get to pick one item. You just better make it a good one that you can bring.
I would pick something that
With
could start
you.
a fire.
My PlayStation.
And he
We're
was
gonna plug
so
it in
bad.
and Ray.
Like,
I'd
what
have
you
to
gonna
ask
do?
Lost
Daryl.
that on
I think he
fire?
would say
Like,
fire
it's
starter.
useful for
Right,
for
I would
parts.
use a
For a
fire
knife.
starter. But some of
that
the fire
part.
starters don't be working, and they
Mhm.
be getting like stuck.
Yeah, they had bugs get to them. They'd be like, yeah, we ran some tests, and you're actually dying of a disease right now.
So we're gonna have to work it. I was so mad if I ended up getting sick. I was almost.
I think that's the thing, though.
Yeah, and that's what I wonder. Like, why do they get sick? They gotta boil that water in order to drink it, and
There was this one show. I don't think it was making them afraid because there was like a bunch of people. Like everybody was in groups and stuff. And
Wait.
they found water finally, and they all looking at each other like, so who can test out this water and see what
I'm
happens?
asleep.
Because you need that water.
They said, no,
You
sir.
can go without food.
You
Or
Yeah,
get like
without
a
the
water
food.
tester. I would bring that.
You
That
need
would
that water.
Exactly.
so you can.
Or iodine.
Some
Because you
people
can
boil-
always
they would
find
boil
you some
their
fish,
water
catch you some
to
fish.
make
You
sure.
can even eat the bugs, roast the bugs.
Ugh.
That's what too much.
Protein.
Yep.
No, sir. Not me.
That's making me think.
That'll be the hardest part for me.
Tight as those. Robin kept eating bugs.
I ain't got no food I like.
Protein. Oh, that's what she was talking about. I didn't even remember that.
That would be the absolute hardest part for me.
Eating the bugs.
I don't have no food I like.
Oh my god.
You ever have rabbit?
That's the
before?
hard part.
That would be the hardest part.
The staying alive part ain't it.
Yeah, that's the part right there. I need to stay alive.
I mean, you can survive off water the whole time.
I be looking at them bugs like, I'm not eating that. Like, no. Give me some more water. And now I'm starving and I'm weak. About to throw up. I think that's why they only let healthy people go out there too, because I've never seen like people that were out of shape or like big people.
Well, then
And
it is
usually it is,
survival.
sometimes it is experienced people. Or people who like the
outdoors.
outdoors.
Yeah, outdoorsy people.
Nah, bro. It's survival of the fittest, and if you're not fit to survive, you're not going out there.
Survival of the fittest doesn't mean like shape. It just means
The ones who are fit to survive in that
Adaptability.
environment. But
Right.
if you are too big or
Because
too
it's-
unhealthy to survive in that environment, you're gonna die.
But being big doesn't make you not suitable for that environment because
Right.
you eating fast food and now you're 10 days, you're gonna 9 times out of 10 lose weight and have more energy because now you're not even eating carbs, you eating straight protein.
Yeah.
True.
So now your calories are cut. So you might be off for a day, but after that,
Yeah, them people be losing weight.
yeah, they lose weight, they get muscle, they start, cause you trugging. and you working for everything that you got.
But just think.
It's not a quick run to the store now.
Right, just think. This is real life for some people.
No, I think I know what you're talking about now. I don't know why, but it just clicked in my head. Because I've seen a lot of these type shows, but they were couples, and then they had like a map, and they all had like a place to go, and it was really like a competition. But everybody was trying to survive.
Exactly. That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
I see a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, like you start stranded on the island. You can only bring one thing. What you bring, Darren?
A boat.
I wonder if a weapon is
What
useful.
you bringing?
Somebody had brought like some kind of like sword thing.
You know
and they
everything.
would, like cut.
Like machete?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like
See what they say.
a fire starter. I feel like is great because you can make everything else out of whatever's around you, but the fire is gonna be the hardest thing to get, or most important.
Yeah,
thing to get.
especially if it's not dry wood.
So I would bring the fire right.
You need
So
dry
I bring
wood.
fire starter.
Somebody explained to me how humans survived before they discovered fire. Like, anytime somebody's like, when you're surviving, you're gonna need a fire. Like,
You
You
need
can
to
eat
eat
raw
raw
food.
That fire serve a lot of purposes. You cook,
You
you keep your food. You can disinfect stuff.
that's what I'm saying.
Especially
Close
with
up
water,
your
because you gotta
wound.
boil that water. You
Did you ever get like,
stay
slashed
warm.
open?
Cause you can't sleep when you're freezing cold.
They was doing just.
I mean, you can't. You just can't wake back up.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's all about evolution. People evolve.
Yeah.
That's why they say we come from monkeys. It's evolution.
Monkeys are so smart. I believe it totally.
You adapt to what you're supposed to.
That's
So
why I'm
how
saying
you can survive.
So
They don't think they're supposed to be pets.
Yes.
Did y'all know they used to use black people as
Oh,
I was gonna say
shows
something, but I mean,
in the
we
circus
eat it. Yeah.
that's believable. Yeah.
as monkeys?
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Especially with like the black face television they used to watch.
Same.
That's not a surprise.
I had no idea about that. I literally just learned that.
That's a whole nother demon right
I know they
there.
used to act.
That gets me heated. I hate that we don't
Eat
talk
black
about
people?
African American history and it's an elective in college. It's optional, but we have to learn about the U.S. history.
Right.
And
all
American
that, a
history.
lot of that is fake too. Oh, Christopher Columbus, man.
The only thing they teach us is about black people is slavery
Yep.
and Martin Luther King.
And they couldn't take that out.
As if we weren't more than that. If we
Right.
didn't grow.
They
if
wanna
we didn't
take that
offer
out.
more.
I learned
Excuse me.
about the first this and the first light bulb, the first bicycle, the first all this stuff that was done by black people. I learned that in the black elementary and middle school I went to.
Cause I also,
Yeah,
I saw
remember
this
when I
one.
went to MLK, our national anthem was different.
I
Our video.
We didn't do the
I saw this
national
TikTok.
anthem. We did
I thought that was normal.
This lady, like somebody, it was a comment.
That everywhere. They would teach that until we moved
so
here.
She was like,
we didn't have black
she
history.
was
In
like,
February,
telling
we
me,
came,
oh, if you don't like it here, then go back to your country.
And there was
I
no
was
black
like,
history
okay,
month. And I'm like,
so
what?
I guess we're gonna take the oven. Well,
Take
she did a
everything
whole
around
thing.
it.
And she was like,
They
don't even
celebrated.
go crying over us. With some ice cream,
I'm
we gonna
shocked.
take that too.
So I went
I
on
was like,
homeschool my kids.
right. I'm like, I didn't even know that.
Which is another good reason.
What's
to
funny to me is
homeschool
how
kids.
Americans will be like, go back to your country. It's like, this ain't your country either, bro.
Right, where did you come from?
It's
I'm
not
German.
It's
You
just
don't
the
even
bottom
know where
line
you
is
came
just
from,
because I'm
do you?
black doesn't mean it's my country. My ancestors might not have been from here, but I was born and raised
Exactly.
here. I got the same right you got.
For sure.
Just like you can be mad that there's black people here, I can be mad that there's racist people in my country. Don't tell me where I'm supposed to go back to. I was born and raised here. I'm an American citizen.
Yep.
You can dig way back into my roots.
But
And my ancestors might not be native to this land. Your ancestors aren't either.
we can
So
tell
what
them
country
the
are we
same
doing?
thing because you're European American, so go back.
You don't like to go back
Where
to your
you-
country. I just feel like nobody. Like, why would you say that?
Nobody should
Exactly.
be saying that.
Nobody
period.
belongs. There is no.
Right. Don't break people's country that this is the Native Americans.
Exactly.
This bacon.
So you don't own.
Yeah, I
messed up
saw in the
Imagine
protest.
they
I
ever did
saw
that.
somebody had a sign said "Make America Native Again." I'm like, okay, here we go.
They said, get everybody else out.
I know what that was.
Make the America Native again. Like, how you gonna be
Don't
a
kick
black
us out.
protest talking about
We
make
didn't want to
America-
be here.
Girl. I'm like, child.
What if we like? Did that never happen and we were
Then we would know the African ways of living.
I know we would.
Personally,
we wouldn't.
we would. I'm
We
gonna say,
would not.
I'm glad that I
What are the
don't.
odds, bro?
Yeah.
We would exist just in different forms.
I doubt that.
Everything that we have it easy.
I mean, from what
Yeah,
I
you
was
gotta
told,
think
in
about
comparison.
when I was doing like my little history thing, Gigi told me that our great
We don't
grandma.
have a Mike, you gotta speak up.
Gigi told me that our great grandma used to pick cotton, so I mean it's not
Oh,
that far away.
exactly.
I know, but I'm saying we still wouldn't, bro. You gotta think about what are the odds that your parents met, what are the odds that their parents met when they did, what are the odds that their parents met when they did. So you're saying if those our ancestors were never brought over, that they would have met the exact person they met to mate with that person, they would have met that exact person, would have met that exact person, it would lead down to us. I doubt
It's
it.
not
I mean,
about
we
the
would all
exact
be
same.
mama.
That's what I'm saying. We'd exist. We just would exist
Maybe
in a different way.
Different fathers.
Because
That wouldn't be us if we got a
you
different
can't
DNA.
necessarily tie mother's birth and her life to slaves coming to America. If they were never slaves, then it doesn't matter. Her grandma would still have met a man and recreated, and then that man would have met another woman and recreated, and that's how we meet.
I don't
No,
know.
but that's what I'm
I
saying.
feel
It's like if our DNA is at all different, then that's not you.
That's why I said we would exist in a different form.
Then that wouldn't be us, bro. That'd be a different person.
It's an existence.
Well, ain't nobody coming out literally.
I feel
Right,
like
like you,
That's what you're at.
just because your personality would be different, you'd still be you. As
No,
in
your
you.
DNA would be totally different. You
okay.
wouldn't be you.
I feel like that if they didn't, then if they didn't bring us over here, then I kind of feel like what Greg is saying, because a lot of stuff wouldn't have been built. A lot of stuff wouldn't even exist. Maybe like out there.
But that doesn't affect us, though, is my point.
No,
If the thing is, a grandma still would find a man and still recreate, and it'll still trickle down. You might not be exactly Jasia with whatever DNA. You might not have your dad's DNA. You'll have somebody else's DNA, but you still have your grandmother, which is your great, 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 however many great, back to that. The only thing that would change is the man that she was with. So you would still be 50% still you. That's my point. Like, it wouldn't be a complete new person. You would just change the male perspective.
No. All right. So okay. So you're saying if I go back in time, right?
Go back in time. You all the way down.
No, I'm gonna go back to just one generation to simplify it, right?
Okay.
We go back to Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mom does not meet my dad, or I'll say that my dad doesn't meet Mama, right? He's still carrying me on the odds of the other trillions of possible, like, little squiggly boys that he's carrying around. And I beat the odds, my half, the one that I had. And then I would have to be 50% my dad, and it still wouldn't be me. Like, and that's on the assumption that I even make it.
How
What do you mean, sis?
are you not 50%? You have your
No,
dad.
no. I am just the result of that one sperm that happened to me that egg.
How is that different from now?
No, that's what I'm saying. So, what are the odds that happens? Do you know the odds of that even happening? Like, that's like a 1 in a million. So saying that would definitely happen multiple generations after each other, that there's no way. And even then, you'd only be 50%.
Right. It still doesn't change much.
Right, but that's astronomical. Like,
I don't
that's
really
huge.
get where you're going.
Okay.
If we were never brought, if your mom never met your dad,
Right.
and your dad met somebody else,
Right.
correct me if I'm wrong, but the male's DNA only determines sex, right?
Yes.
Majority of your DNA comes from your mother.
I'm pretty sure your
No,
mom
the
married
males,
you, not your
not
dad.
the
It's
DNA,
directly
Not the
have to
DNA,
happen.
but the
chromosome.
chromosome you get is your dad only is
Extra
really
light.
there to determine sex, right?
Right, but
You get features, you get, you know, his blood, and then y'all create blah, blah, blah. So your dad never met mom, you wouldn't be 50% your dad. You would still be with mom. Your dad's sperm just determines the sex. His sperm meets mom's egg. That's all that is. Your dad takes his sperm somewhere else. He just has a male chromosome. He doesn't have the other half of the baby, the egg. So my point is, if we go back to grandma, that's why I said grandma, not grandfather. Your African grandmother meets another man or another African man. So there is no, you know, somewhere down the line, one of our ancestors was with someone that was not black, I would say, because mom's so light.
Yeah.
So if she was only with someone who's black, we'd still be us. We would probably look different because our fathers would be different. So my point is, it doesn't really change. What it'll change is everything that you got from your father, like you feel like your personality. I think a lot of that just comes from when you grow and you see what kind of person your father is. You start to mature like that because that's the example that you see at home. Just like as a woman, you mature to the example that you would say at home as your mother. So my point is, if you go all the way back to your ancestry, that wouldn't really wouldn't change. It might change your personality, but you would still be 50% you. Your name might be different, but you still be you. Because some people believe that you're a reincarnation. People believe in reincarnation. So that's why when people are like, man, I remember this, and it's like deja vu, and it's like maybe in another life, because you might walk the same life because you're still a portion of you. Does that make sense? Like I feel like outside of like science, there's also like faith, and then there's also God. Like there's a plan. You're gonna meet who you're supposed to meet. You're gonna be who you're supposed to be, regardless of who your parents are. Some people have successful parents, and they still end up being nobodies in the sense of just, you know, what your path is, regardless of where you come from, what history would have happened, but your ancestors, it still would have kind of flowed the same.
So at that point, do you have free will?
I think yes. It's just predetermined on the path that you're going to take. It's not God is setting a path for you. He already knows where you're going to go. Because you got to think about it. Why would God set a path of a pedophile or a killer or a murderer? Why would he do that? No, he just already knows. All right, if Greg is going to be born, Nikki's going to meet this man. He's going to do this and do that. So she's going to meet this man. She's going to have this boy. This boy is going to then grow up, be stubborn, annoying, weird, dorky little kid. He's going to grow up, meet this woman, marry her, XYZ. How you do that does not deter. There's no plan book. It's just, this is what's going to happen.
So it's limited free will.
It's free will. Because you could just up and say, screw it, I'm about to kill y'all. That's not part of the plan. But you got your own free will. That's the whole point. God told you what his expectations are, but he's allowing you as human to make your own decision. And those who follow in the path that or the expectations and what he expected from you, get a reward. And then those who choose to do whatever they want, however they want, and disregard and don't care about other people, they're the ones that get a little bit of punishment at the end. So it's like, you could do whatever you want. You have free will. It's not like you're like, ugh, I'm trying to grab the soda, but I can't. Like, no, it's like, do what you want. You can steal, you can kill, you can take, put it back. That's not yours while you taking his soda. See, you just freely stole his soda. Period. Mic drop. Done.
Mic drop.
I'm free.
I remember I did.
Yeah, me too. Getting there. Definitely. Reincarnation. Oh yeah, they be killing me.
What?
These kids
I
in
was-
this generation, Jesus.
I don't know what year it was, but it was like whenever bell bottoms and afros was popping. That's the year. So I was in the 70s.
She wasn't even born. That's how like.
And I was like a light skinned girl. And
Wait, where are you getting this?
This is okay. So there's like this video. And this guy helps you see your past life. Like,
So you're telling me in your past life, you just so happened to be a human?
You were like,
Because according to reincarnation, you
okay,
could be
listen.
anything,
A
bro.
lot
You could
of
have been a
people.
butterfly.
A lot of people did it. Like there was one girl, she was a
What?
she was a slave owner.
Did she believe that?
I
You
don't
sound
know,
like
but it was
people
cool.
astrology.
It was cool. So I did it, and I was like in my bell bottoms and my fro, and I was skating in the street.
You sure this ain't a movie you
No,
saw?
Greg,
I'm
it
seeing
was
that
me.
movie.
I did it in the car when we was on a road trip. And
She closed her eyes and did her own reincarnation.
And so
However they do.
you just let it come to you. So I was roller skating with a girl and this other dude, and then
So you closed your eyes and that's what you saw.
yeah, the man is talking. You're listening to the man. Okay.
And what is he
You said
saying?
you a light
So
skin.
basically, no.
Right. You red bone with a fro.
No. He basically like tell you to like, you know, clear your mind, and he make you think of a childhood memory. I thought back to when me and Oshi was outside and she gave me this mark on my knee.
I'm dead.
That's the first memory that popped up. He said just let it come to you. Like don't try to change it, don't try to think of something. Just let it come to you. So that's what popped in my head, and then he like telling me to like go to this garden or whatever, and then there's like a door. And you gotta go through the door. And he's like, when you open the door, it's gonna be a bright light. Like more and more you open it, it's gonna get brighter and brighter. And I got so scared because when I opened that door, it just got bright out of nowhere.
You hypnotized you.
And I almost opened my eyes. But if you open your eyes, you mess it up. So I kept my eyes closed, but I got scared. I was really scared. And then, like once you step through the door, you step into.
That's it.
He says your past life.
This sounds like hypnosis.
So basically, he was like, "Where are you?" He's like, you know, look at yourself. Like I looked at my hands. That's what I saw. He was like, everybody, you see it however point of view you see it from. Some people watch it as like a movie, but I saw it like it was my point of view. Like I couldn't see my face, so I'm looking at my feet and my hands, and that's how I saw that I was light skinned or whatever. But everybody had froze and like.
How does a person be light skinned when they pass life?
It's not me.
Well, you know how they say the soul. It's like weird because it's like mixing different things.
Yeah.
So I was roller skating, and then he's like, and I think to another big moment in that person's life, and then next thing I know, I'm at a wedding, and it's my wedding, and she marrying the guy that she was roller skating in the street with, and then he tell you to go to like.
This
Where
sound
you-
like roll bounce.
Where you
Exactly. I told you it was that one movie. The group of the
Her
black
past
kids.
life was a movie she saw.
I never seen one
I
movie. That's
knew
what
it,
I'm
bro.
talking about.
And they roller skating.
Roll
and
bounce with both Bow Wow.
with Bow Wow and the light
Did
skin
your
girl he
husband
tried
happen
to
to
get
be Bow Wow?
with. Bro.
I'm thinking that's roll bounce.
No. And
Watch us
then
pull up the girl from Roll Bounce. She's like, that was me.
I'm like, oh my god. Well, she's alive.
No,
For
it
real.
wasn't. So we had he told you to like go to your last breath. Like it don't have to be painful. Like don't let it be painful. Don't like let her just go to your last breath or whatever. And so I was in the hospital dying of cancer, and I had my husband, right, and then I had my 3 kids.
3. Cool.
It was 3 kids.
Alright.
And I died. I mean, I wasn't sad. I was happy. But
I felt like you went out like a G. You went out in the hospital bed, homie. Come on.
my friend got hit by a car.
What? Yo, what? How?
You saw all of this?
No,
Oh,
she
God.
told me.
About her past.
Right. She the one who told me to do it.
You see how they
she
be doing this crazy shit
So,
online. This what happens
but
when you let
she
your
didn't even
kids
make
get
it to all
access.
of that. She was like still a kid. She got hit by a car.
Wow.
So you telling me if you do it again, you gonna see the same thing?
I don't know. I'm scared to do it again.
I don't want to.
Girl, you feeling it. Okay.
Go
What was
ahead.
Because it
crazy
got
to me-
bright like somebody put a light in my face. Like,
Okay, here's my question though. Right? It was in like the 70s according to you, right? That's around like the area, that time era. It was not that long ago.
I know. But
But
that's
now,
what
they
happened.
wearing them now.
You don't know when I can die.
Afro and Bell Bottom.
True, but like I don't know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure reincarnation takes a couple years.
Why do you want you to
The
go to
soul
your
don't
death?
instantly reincarnate, do it?
But I mean,
You're
Report
gonna
that?
last forever.
Sam
I'm just telling you what I
the
saw.
70s, it would have been a
I'm just
couple
telling
years
you
versus
what
when
I
she was
saw.
born again.
True. 2000.
70s versus what?
80s.
2005.
Yeah, that's like 30 something.
Why did I think 07? My bad.
Do I look like Jay and you?
Wow.
Oh shit.
Wait, I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
2 when you
12
shoot. I was
yeah,
gonna say
but
2007 is
still.
still too
That
early
was
for
the
you.
youngest I knew.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
That is hilarious. I
I'm
want to try.
full.
You should.
Alright, y'all clean this up. What am I?
We done cleaned up this whole place. You ready? You
Floating
clean.
all in the butter. Chandeliers.
Let's make
put
them
'em
on
on
there.
there. Oh, I'm full too. Who y'all?
Okay.
Okay.
We are done. We gonna go ahead and end this video. We done talked and ate and forgot y'all was watching.
For real. Hey, what's up?
We ain't said nothing to
You
nobody.
see my face.
Butter make it taste.
Sorry, y'all. Well, we gonna go ahead.
I
and
got
get
itis.
out of here. Me too.
Full
Don't forget to thumbs this video up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share on all your social media networks so we can keep the lights on.
You said so we can keep the lights on?
See everybody full now. Bye, y'all.
Somebody press down. Greg in the video.
Ugh. It's the bang for me.
The what?